Welcome to the SALT Sideline Report. I am Leanna Haakons, and we are at SALT, New York, joined by Zoe Weinberg, fellow at Schmidt Futures. Welcome.
Thank you.
Zoe, you were leading a very important panel this morning on national security. Tell us who was involved in that discussion and what were some of your key takeaways from that.
Yeah, we had a really incredible lineup. General H.R. McMaster, General John Kelly, Michèle Flournoy, Richard Fontaine. I think one of the key focuses of the panel is the fact that we're at this sort of inflection point in our national security strategy. We just commemorated the 20th anniversary of 9/11, and that came shortly, off of the heels of our withdrawal from Afghanistan. So I think the last month has prompted a lot of reflection about what our national security strategy has looked like in the past and where it's headed. And we are sort of shifting our focus and attention toward great power competition, and specifically toward competition with China, which requires a new set of tools, new types of talent, and a different strategy. And that was a real focus of today's panel.
So Zoe, you have written about the technology competition that we do have with China. You just mentioned it was discussed on the panel today. What are some of your insights there, and what should America be doing to keep ahead of that competition?
Yeah, China has a lot of asymmetric advantages in this race. Obviously, demographics and sheer size of the population, the scale of its economy, the very close coordination between the public and private sector. And so if we want to be competitive, it really is going to mean that we have to have a whole of government approach. It really can't be piecemeal. And so that will mean investing in R&D, doing meaningful immigration reform, and then working very closely with our allies to develop sets of standards for the ethical use of technology that aligns with American values. I think a lot of the focus in discussions about competition with China is really on that sort of federal kind of macro level of what we can be doing. But I also think there's a lot that can happen from the ground up, and a lot that the private sector can do, specifically to sort of counter digital authoritarianism. And by that, I mean censorship and surveillance and use of information operations. And so I'd love to see, the technology sector and investors looking to new technology tools that help to protect privacy, enhance security, and ensure accountability worldwide.
Well, it's a very important point of conversation, and a key thing that we are discussing here at SALT this week. And we're very lucky to have you joining the panel with us today. And thank you so much for your participation.
Thank you.